If this is your first time finding one of these videos, a little bit of context. The last few chapters have been about me losing my dog Blade, learning how to be alone, and realizing that somewhere in all the quiet, I started asking myself questions that I hadn't asked before. And one of those questions was whether I was attracted to women. I wish I could tell you there was a big dramatic moment. There wasn't. It was actually kind of awkward because I was 31 years old and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I spent my entire life dating men, so even though I was beginning to realize I might also be attracted to women, I didn't suddenly feel confident. If anything, I felt less confident than I'd ever been. I wasn't worried about what people would think. I was worried about other women. I kept thinking, what if I get this wrong? What if someone thinks they're just an experiment? What if I hurt someone because I'm still figuring myself out? And that mattered to me a lot because I didn't want another person to carry the weight of my own uncertainty. So I didn't rush into anything. I observed, I listened, I paid attention mostly. Um, and tried to find myself within all of it. And it was funny because for years I'd always thought of myself as someone who was pretty emotionally aware. And then suddenly I realized I wasn't very practiced at talking about my own feelings, especially romantic ones. I'd always been practical, measured, thoughtful. I liked having answers. I liked knowing the rules. And dating women did not come with a rule book, at least not one I could find. And honestly, that scared me. Not because I thought there was something wrong with me, because I wanted to do it well. Looking back, I think I was treating dating the way I treated most things in my life, like there was a correct answer or a right way to do it. If I just thought hard enough, read enough, prepared enough, I'd eventually know exactly what to say, exactly what to do. But life will humble you because relationships don't really work like that. And people are not puzzles to solve, they're people. I think what surprised me the most was not realizing that I was attracted to women. It was realizing how vulnerable attraction actually is. When I dated before, I always felt like I knew what the script was. And now I didn't know any of the lines. And maybe it wasn't such a bad thing because when you don't have a script, you eventually have to stop. Oh, Jesus. Stop performing. You have to start being yourself. I didn't know it yet, but someone was about to come into my life who would make the lesson impossible to avoid. Not because she expected perfection, but because she expected honesty. And looking back, I think honesty was exactly what I'd been learning all along. Every episode on this channel is another chapter of my life. They don't have to be watched in order, but together they tell one story. Anyhow, thanks for listening.